everyone. I thought it might be helpful if I just told you a little bit about my own FND experience and a little bit about why I'm doing a 48 hours silence to raise money for the telephone helpline that's being trialled by FND Hope UK in conjunction with the Brain and Spine Foundation. My own FND journey began back in 2017. I had never heard of it, and neither had any of my friends or family or any of my acquaintances. And it began a very long process of tests and ruling things out to the point where we had no clue what was causing my neurological symptoms, and we were very much left in the dark. Eventually I was diagnosed with FND, which is functional neurological disorder. It basically means that the brain and the body don't communicate properly through the nervous system, which means that the messages the brain sends and receives get all muddled up and your body does all sorts of strange things. There are various symptoms, and I'll list just a few for you. Many people with FND have functional seizures, which are very much like epileptic seizures, apart from they don't have the same biological cause. Fortunately, I don't suffer from these, but many of my peers do. Other symptoms include shakes and jerks and tremors and tics, speech and language difficulties, difficulty with balance and walking, a strange gait in the walk, dystonia, which is where muscles tighten and cause limbs to go into strange positions. And I have this in my hands and one of my feet, which has actually caused me to be unable to walk, and I am in a wheelchair. I'm reliant on that. It can also cause cognitive difficulties, difficulty in processing information and taking things in, sensory difficulties, perhaps noises, the taste of things, the feel of things. Being in large groups of people can be very intimidating. Also, sometimes people get internal symptoms, which I have. I have difficulties with my bladder and also with my bowels, and that's fairly common too. The reason I'm doing this sponsored silence is because FND is very unknown. Many medical professionals, including GPs, paramedics, even neurologists themselves, have very little or no understanding of the condition. There are only a handful of specialists in the country, and obviously they are very much in demand. People around the country with FND feel like their voices aren't being heard. It's as if we are given a diagnosis and then just left to get on with it for ourselves. And COVID has played a very large part in preventing many people from actually receiving specialist treatment, myself included. I'm waiting to go to hospital in London to receive multidisciplinary neurological therapy. But as I say, COVID has made the wait even longer. What do we do in the meantime? Where do we go? Who do we talk to when we are struggling? We need people who understand. That's where FND Hope comes in. This charity has been a godsend to me. It has given me information when I needed it, support when I've needed it. It's given me a family of people who understand who I am, what I have, and they are there for me. The charity has set up, in conjunction with the Brain and Spine Foundation, a trial telephone helpline. This helpline is 1 day a week, and it has a callback system, so people can register to have a callback from a trained nurse. The first day was absolutely overwhelmed by 59 people wanting a callback in the 1 day. This just shows how much the need is for this kind of service. So my silence on Friday the 17th of December from noon till Sunday the 19th of December at noon is my silence hopefully will help to give a voice to the people who need help, people who, like me with F&D, who need support. I'm very blessed to have a supportive network of family and friends around me. A lot of people with F&D don't have that. A lot of people find that their families dismiss their symptoms because medical professionals do. When you're feeling desperate, where do you go? Well, this helpline is there to give people somebody to listen, somebody to understand, somebody to signpost to services, and somebody who can be there to listen and be a friend. I think this is so important, and this phone line, it just shows that it's needed by the huge demand. The trial is for 3 months only. There is no money for any service beyond that, and it costs a huge amount to employ nurses to man such a phone line. I really want to make this service available all the time for people who need support, people who need advice in managing their F&D. Please feel free to donate to my cause. A lot of people have donated already. I think lots of people want me to shut up for 48 hours, and I don't blame them. My family are really looking forward to it. So, if you'd like to donate, please do. Help me give a voice to people with F&D, and help me give them understanding, professionally trained medical nurses that can help listen, advise, and be there as a support. Thank you for watching and listening.